first thing that you really notice about this device is the form factor. You know, it's very sleek. It's 9.2 millimeters thick, 102 grams. So when you feel it, pick it up. It's very light in your hand, but it's also, you know, you get a sense of solidity. Like it's a solid phone. You know, 4-inch touchscreen, passive touch, really good viewing area. LG did a really good job of making sure that like the earpiece and the microphone are hidden, so that really it gives the sense that it's you know, it's a full glass experience. So on the back you've got your camera and flash. It's a 5 megapixel back-facing camera with LED flash. It does, yeah. As well as a 2 megapixel front-facing camera. And at the time that the phone was developed, it was the first front-facing camera to have that resolution on it. So really good front-facing camera experience. And when it does become Gingerbread available, the Skype experience, the video calling will be actually the crispest, best video calling experience available. Gingerbread is on the roadmap. Before the end of the year, timing still unsure. So to get into the device itself, I think one of the first things that you'll notice is the LG Nova display. So right now this is on the automatic sensing brightness display, so you can actually go in and brighten up the screen if you want. What you'll notice is that the whites are really crisp and the blacks are really like a true dark black. So LG actually says this is the brightest phone display in the market today. And they actually, it's 700 nits, and I think the closest competition in far as nits display is the iPhone, which is at about 500. So it's about 25–30% brighter than the iPhone.
How's the battery life?
The battery life is actually surprisingly good. Obviously, the more you do with it, the more it's going to drain. I find that when you add an exchange account on it, you know, with all Android devices, you're going to see a little bit faster battery drain. But for the average user who's not using exchange, I think you're going to find the battery life is actually quite reasonable. So a lot of good things about this device. Obviously, the screen, the display is one. But what TELUS has done with this device is we've chosen this as the first the first TELUS Skype edition phone. So what you're going to find is that the LG Optimus Black comes preloaded with a Skype stub or icon. So essentially what this is, we're not loading Skype onto the phone because we thought that was a bad experience, because if the application version changes, then that client's going to have to go in and update. So what we're doing is we're basically putting an icon on the phone that will actually direct you to the Skype marketplace. The Android marketplace, where you can actually download the most up-to-date version of Skype in basically you're pressing 2 buttons to get there. So it's a really good experience. We're directing the client to get the latest and greatest version of Skype on the phone. To sort of dive deeper into the Skype experience, each LG Optimus Black is actually going to come with a Skype quick start guide that'll actually show you all of the steps on basically downloading, signing into Skype, and get started. And we'll also actually give you steps on how to claim your free $2 Skype credits, which gives you up to 60 minutes in calling. That code's already been used. So each code is unique, just to let you know. So that'll come in every box with the LG Optimus Black. As well, the box itself is going to be Skype branded, so there's going to be a little bit of differentiation between this Android device versus this other. So
can you show us the camera UI?
Yeah, you bet. So a little bit, I find that LG actually does quite a good job in adding a few more layers to the standard Android camera experience. So obviously you just got the push down from video to picture. We've got a button up here that will actually switch automatically to the 2 megapixel front facing camera. And then you've got all your camera options along the side, options here. You got your focus, image size. So a lot of really good camera features to enhance your mobile experience. And then again, you got your LED flash, which helps for dark, low light photo taking.
And how often I mean, the updates will come like
For OS?
Yeah.
That really is dependent on, there's
LG,
obviously, LG and Google itself. Like LG, in order to get a full OS update happening, they need to dedicate a lot of resources to it. So, but before TELUS takes on a device, we really make sure that we talk to LG and make sure that there is a roadmap for operating system upgrades. So Gingerbread will be on this device before the end of the year, and that's really important for us because with the integration of Skype, obviously the video calling will only work with Gingerbread and Up devices. So it's important for us to make sure that we get Gingerbread on this device as soon as possible.
And the Skype part, like with TELUS, it is like going through the regular data.
Yeah, it's essentially you're basically doing it like you would on any Android phone. But where the TELUS experience is going to be a little bit better than our competitors is that we're going to have billing on behalf of. So you can actually go to a mobile URL and you will be able to charge Skype credits directly to your TELUS account. So you don't have to pull out your credit card and buy Skype credits that way. You can actually direct them right to your TELUS bill. So that's a little bit better, and you can actually buy different denominations that you could
5, 10, and 15.
Yeah, whereas I think if you're just doing it on your computer, it's I think it only starts at $10 or $15. So.
But the technology-wise, is this just?
It's the same. It is the same. Yeah, we're just trying to enhance the experience.
There are many people got the confused idea, like they're really just going for a dedicated channel.
No, it is the same, and obviously Skype has a lot of consumers that may not choose to be on TELUS.
So a Skype account and a data plan all set to go.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are there any other